large ripe bananas mashed, 3 cups of flour, 3 eggs, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a half teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a half teaspoon of salt, 3/4 cup of butter unsalted, 1 cup of granulated sugar, half cup of brown sugar, 1.5 cups of buttermilk, and Nana's favorite ingredient, 2 teaspoons of...
Kay, quiet down.
Where am I? Where?
You were dreaming.
About them. Where's Auntie?
Went to search for that old car we passed by before we set up camp. Auntie thinks it's safe right now. Here.
I felt safer at school.
They found the school. We couldn't stay.
Well, I wish we did. I had a bad dream.
You always have bad dreams, Kay.
Yeah, but this one was different. The leaks, they took a cupcake.
Kay, stop! I don't want to talk about your scary dream.
Scary dream?
It was Kay.
Did you talk in your sleep?
I don't think so.
Not that I heard.
Auntie, I don't want Kay to say what it was.
Okay, Q. Kay won't, so don't worry.
What are you doing, Auntie?
Well, I'm attempting to heat up this soup with the car lighter. It still got hot.
Will it work?
Will we eat warm soup?
I don't know. I saw it in a movie once.
What movie?
A goofy movie.
A cartoon?
Don't talk about cartoons, I miss cartoons too much.
You're too young to remember cartoons, Q.
Yeah, well, I still miss them, so let's not talk about them.
Don't talk about bad dreams. Don't talk about cartoons. What in the heck can we talk about, Q?
All right, now, Kay, bring down the teenage angst, will ya?
We can talk about food.
No! Not food. Please. Not food.
Yeah, Q, hearing about food when all we have is this soup, it's depressing.
But, Auntie, don't you say that we can placebo to not be hungry?
I mean, yes, it does work for me. I don't think the soup's gonna be warm.
It's fine, Auntie.
We can eat it cold.
I swear I'll get better at this. I wish Nana taught me more about cooking in the woods.
It's only been a week out here, Auntie.
Sometimes I even like food cold.
Just tell us a story.
Okay. Which one?
The one about when you and Nana went to Poland and you ate the chocolate soup.
That's all wrong.
Yo, I don't want to talk about food.
We're not talking about food. We're talking about Nana and Poland.
And the chocolate soup? Food.
Chocolate isn't really a food. It's a gift from heaven.
Amen.
Soup is food.
Dear younger siblings, it's not a chocolate soup. It's a langoustine chocolate mousse soup, and Auntie didn't eat that soup in Poland.
Well, that's correct.
Yeah, Q. Auntie ate that soup in...
Ugh! You idiots have zero capacity for imagination!
What?
We do too.
I know Auntie didn't have the chocolate soup in Poland. I just want to imagine that it was the chocolate soup.
Imagination is for kids.
Excuse me, child, but imagination is what keeps us going. Imagination keeps us alive. I mean, without imagination...
The Spider-Man would have never saved the day.
Einstein would have never figured out that E = mc squared thing.
And we would never be able to continue moving, traveling west, keeping away from the old mines.
Keeping away from our own identities.
We need imagination to fight the monsters.
Don't say monsters. Duh. I know we need it to survive in everything. I know imagination is for kids and teenagers and adults.
And even for butthole brothers, too.
Q.
It's just that... the dreams.
I'm sorry, Kay. I think they'll stop soon. The same thing happened when you first came to the school. You had so many nightmares. But after 2 or 3 weeks, you were sleeping just fine.
I still want a story.
Well, Auntie, why don't we vote?
Vote?
Let's take a vote if Auntie should tell the Poland story.
And the chocolate soup.
The langoustine chocolate mousse soup, Q, was eaten in Iceland.
So what?
Iceland and Poland are 2 different countries.
I think I can include it somewhere in the story.
See? Imagination. Auntie, do we have the recipe for the chocolate soup?
Oh, I did Google it. I can remember it.
I don't want to hear about food.
But Auntie, the story wouldn't be factual if you include the soup in Poland.
I believe I have a way of telling both the Iceland story and the Poland one, but I don't want to upset Kay any more than the nightmare already has.
See, Auntie always figures out a way.
Well, now my vote is yes. I have to hear how the story turns out.
I vote yes too.
Kay, you can, sit somewhere else.
No.
So, it's 2-2.
And since Q has the next birthday,
I get 2 votes.
No.
That's 3-2. Auntie tells the story.
Just stop. Auntie, I don't want to hear about the food. The food reminds me about Cupcake and how Cupcake is gone.
I'll go after Kay.
This is my fault.
No.
I can't help it that hearing about food makes me happy.
Me too, Q. Me too.
Kay just needs some time, right?
Yeah. Just some alone time.
Kay just needs a friend who is 14. Like, Em needs a friend who's 20, and you need Nana back, don't you?
Well, I would love for Nana to be with us.
You see, I'm right.
And you need a friend your age too, Q.
Oh, that's okay. Cupcake was a friend my age, sort of.
Actually, probably 4 years younger than you.
We found the baby, and I named it, and it became our baby.
Yes, you did.
I don't think Cupcake was a good name for a baby, though. No one in your stories are named Cupcake.
Well, it is odd, that's for sure, but you were only 6. Well, now you're 10.
And now we know what we know about names. Don't we, Auntie?
Sure do. Gotta stay anonymous these days.
Anonymous.
Because they use our names against us.
But they can't take our family recipes. Can they, Auntie?
Not if they're locked away in here.
Auntie,
Yes, sweetheart.
so we can't talk about food anymore?
Well, you and I can talk about food.
Good. Now?
Sure.
A recipe?
Which one?
Nana's famous banana cake.
But you know by heart.
Not the directions. I only know the ingredients.
Okay. I'll start at the directions. Step 1. Preheat the oven to 350 and grease the pan. Step 2. Mash the bananas with the mixer. Step 3. Whisk the flour, baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, and salt together and set that aside. Step 4. Beat the butter on high speed until creamy and smooth. Add both sugars and beat until everything is creamed together. Now scrape down the sides of the bowl with a spatula.
Don't lick anything yet.
Add the eggs and Nana's favorite ingredient.
Pure vanilla extract?
Beat until combined. Then beat in the bananas.
Add the dry ingredients alternating with the buttermilk.
Don't overmix.
Don't over-mix.
The batter will be slightly thick, and a few lumps is okay.
It's time to lick the spatula.
Delicious.
I miss Nana's banana cake.
Me too.
I miss cupcake too, Kay. Talking about cartoons sometimes makes me happy and not sad.
I know. Q. I'm sorry. Talking about food makes me happy too.
What's next in Nana's recipe?
Well, we're gonna spread the batter into the pan. Bake for 45 to 50 minutes. Now the cake is done when a toothpick inserted in the center